I know for a fact not a single person asked this, but I think it's going to be funny to talk about and maybe to even piss off some people. Uh, uh. If this video has been uploaded, it actually means something specific, and it's probably going to be something funny that I'm going to say. Someone asked the very, very question that I feel like that was eventually going to be asked at some point, and that's who I'm sorry, that scared me. Who I ship in the SMG4 universe. Somebody asked it, and they made a big mistake asking that question because I wasn't even going to talk about it. But you know what? In celebration of the person asking that comment, why not talk about it? This is going to be such a stupid video. Oh my god. So in case if you don't know, obviously, shipping is a thing. Obviously, I mean, there's no question about it, obviously. But I'm not really the most qualified person to be talking about ships, but because someone asked it, why not? Of course. So this is my way of saying, this is your way of figuring out if you think I'm correct, either a genius or an absolute moron. Your opinions are irrelevant based on what you believe. Got it? Okay then. Now, in the world of shipping in the SMG4 universe, it's prevalent. Everything pretty much has to ship in some way. TV show, a movie, even a video game. It happens. It's supposed to happen. It always happens. But again, like I said, it's not in my big forte to talk about it. But just because one person asked, it's time to answer that question. Who I ship in the SMG4 universe. We'll talk about some that I'm cool with and some that I'm not. Let's get into that list. Let's start out with some, I don't know. Let's just start out with some. I'm going to say it right now, I'm a straight man. Straight up, like actually straight, like I'm actually a straight man. But yet I'm cool with some of the gay ships. I feel like I should just point that out. So for starters, I'm actually okay with the SMG3 and SMG4 ship. I'm not even kidding about that. It's true. It's true. It's interesting to me on how the ship occurred to begin with. We knew SMG3 and SMG4 is just, we just knew them as rivals throughout the entire time, and then it went at its peak, then it went down, and then Snowtrap happened. And then we don't talk about Snowtrap. And then it goes up, and then it goes down. It goes up and down. You get the point. That's point. Nowadays, they're pretty much allies at this point, which already in itself is kind of already making people want to ship them, which honestly I don't really blame them. I think it's a cool one, in my opinion, which, believe it or not, it's not really much of a problem. Being completely honest. I understand that some people are not going to be the biggest supporters of it, especially the ones who don't believe in gay rights and stuff like that, which again, as a straight man, I'm perfectly fine with, all that criteria and stuff. And to me, it's also kind of funny seeing people, the reactors, specifically people who just love that ship so much, just overreact with every single scene that these two are involved with. It's kind of funny in my opinion. I won't be mad if the ship doesn't happen, but I won't be that mad if it does. This is my way of saying it, that I'm cool with the ship. It's not the end of the world. Let's move on to another one. This one is a little been under the radar for the most part, and it's kind of funny talking about this one. I actually shipped Tari and Psycho. Nobody asked for that opinion. I guarantee you nobody even thought about that one, to be honest. This one is kind of interesting, but at the same time, it's also just, it exists. That's all you could really say. Many people don't really have much of an opinion on it, but the only reason that I'm cool with it for the most part is simply just because there's so many moments of Tari and Psycho just laying on one another, stuff like that, just being on one another, stuff like that. They're always together, you feel me? Now I'm gonna be, again, like I said with the other ship, I won't be mad if it doesn't happen. But in this case, I kind of will be a little mad if it does. But in this case, I would be actually a little happy if it does happen, in my mind. But I understand that this one's down the radar, and not that many people are like, the huge, in line with that one. But I think it's just something that's funny to bring up. And like I said, again, as a straight man, I'm cool with these ships. Except for one though, which kind of does actually involve Tari. This is where we start getting hateful. Believe it or not, I actually don't really like the Tari and Meggy ship. I just don't. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know. Just when I first saw it on my Twitter timeline, just one day, I was like, no, just no. Just no. Look, in my opinion though, I will say this. I won't be mad if I see someone shipping them, okay? I won't be mad about it. I mean, I won't look at you with a straight eye, but you know, just throwing that out there. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of it, just being completely honest. The main reason that people started shipping them was because of mostly from the Western Spaghetti arc. But here's the thing. The Western Spaghetti arc, it was Meggy, what was it? Mentoring, that was the word. Mentoring Tari to becoming a brave and independent woman, which was a key part of Tari's character. And so they stripped that away, which still, why did they do that to begin with? But anyways, that's what I view it as. And for the most part, I just see them as friends. Like, pretty much, that's pretty much all I can really say about that one. I know I might get hate for that one, but, excuse me. For the most part, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I just don't really like seeing it that much. But hey, I'm not saying that I'm 100% against it. I'm fine seeing it, but you would just see me with that damn side eye. You just throwing that out there. Okay, we got a good amount already. But what else? Oh, yeah, hold on. I'll save that for a minute. But in the meantime, though, let's go ahead and actually talk about some honorable mentions that I want to mention, and some dishonorable mentions, because the ones that I just mentioned are like big priority for me. Honorable mentions. Axel and Melanie. I missed that one. They really had to axe him off, man. They really had to kill him off. Would have been nice to see it happen, again. But I kind of understand, at this point, like, Axel is no longer a character living in the SMG4 universe, because, but for the most part, I liked it for its time. It was funny just seeing Axel falling in love with Melanie. And in most cases, it was relatable. I can easily say that. It was very relatable. That's all I can really say about that one. I miss it. Had good times with it. That's all you can really say. SMG4 and Tari. I don't know about that one. Actually, you know what? I'm cool with it too. I don't know why that one even existed to begin with, but it happened, and I think it's all right. It's not the end of the world. It's just all right. That's all I can really say about that. About that one, to be honest. Speaking of, wait, is there any other ships that I don't like? Oh yeah, dishonorable mentions. Why do people ship Mario and Karen? No. What about Mario and Mr. Puzzles? Mr. Puzzles hates that dude. I'm just being completely honest. And then Mr. Puzzles and Meggy. Why does that one also exist? I just... No. Just no. Alright. It's time for the biggest answer that I got yet. The one ship that I forgot to mention that is also the most important and most controversial, yet the most popular one of all time. And I think it's time to finally give you the honest truth. I didn't write it on a piece of paper. I forgot. Hang on just 1 second. Do I have anything to write it with? Just, I'll get an index card and I'll get a pen right now, because I'm gonna tell you something. Because I'm gonna go ahead and write down just one quick thing. But in the meantime, while I write that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you thank you so much for the recent support. It's been one hell of a time. Just seeing everybody be happy with the content that I make. It's great. It's great. It's a good time. It's a good time for the most part. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that, I'm misspelling a lot. misspelling a lot. But for the most part, I thank you for sticking around, to seeing me be me and just act like a damn idiot for the most part. And I think this is gonna be the funniest thing that I ever write in the history of this channel, and also will be the big factor on what you guys view me as. So are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? The most controversial ship is the Mario and Meggy relationship. I know you know that one. You guys see me react to a bunch of SMG4 episodes. I hope you caught on with the signs, but it is time that I officially announce it. Let's see if it shows up on the camera. Ready? It's sort of on the Anyways, this paper is not a joke. I'm actually being dead serious. I actually support Mario and Meggy. Hate me all you want. I'm saying my honest opinion. I actually support it. Deal with it, internet. Just deal with it. That's all I can really say about it. You see me smiling? Like I'm being dead ass about it. Okay, look, back then, sure, you could have said that it wasn't the greatest ship of all time, especially because of the whole age thing. But here's the thing, Mario has always been the legal age from the beginning, one. And eventually Meggy did become an adult, and I don't know how aging is gonna work with that part for the most part. But nowadays, you can go ahead and it's okay to ship them. It's okay to ship them. And back then, I mean, it wasn't the best thing to do, but people ship them. I'm cool with shipping them. That's all I can really say. I'm cool with shipping them. And I think it's funny that there's so much hate towards this one, when in reality, what is there really to hate about it? Actually, you know what? Don't answer that. I know that there's gonna be a bunch of people already in the comments just like saying like, you gotta hate it because this, that. No. This is just me being completely honest. And I have been waiting such a long time to announce it. And I'm proud to officially announce it truly that I support and ship Mario and Meggy. Simple. That's all I can really say. So overall, I might have pissed off a few people, but in reality, I might have gained a few more people watching. I don't know, for the most part. But anyways though, thank you guys so much for watching. And this was a stupid ass video to make. I'll see you in the next one.